The Ring of Fire.
Welcome to the Ring of Fire, the weekly terminology practice session for interpreters of all levels in all languages, including American Sign Language. Thanks for joining me. I'm your host, Maritza. Every week, I take medical, legal, and general terms from my daily interpreting sessions and include them here for you to practice. In this episode, we're going to talk about the word rate. The first time I came across the word rate in a session, I had to interpret respiratory rate. The only translation I knew for rate was value. I was able to define the term instead of interpreting it. As soon as the session ended, I looked for the correct translation. It was more difficult than I thought because there were several translations for the term rate. A noun is a word, other than a pronoun, used to identify any of a class of people, places, or things. That's known as a common noun. Or to name a particular one of these, which is known as a proper noun. As a noun, rate can mean a quantity, an amount, or a degree of something measured per unit of something else. It can mean an amount of payment or charge based on another amount. It can mean a charge, payment, or price fixed according to a ration, scale, or standard, such as valuation. It can mean class, a condition, or quality of something. Verbs are words that show an action, occurrence, or state of being, and almost every sentence requires a verb. As a verb, rate can mean to set an estimate on value or esteem, to determine or assign the relative rank or class of, such as grade, to estimate the normal capacity of power. Rate can mean to consider or regard, as in the sentence, "She was rated an excellent athlete." Rate can mean to have a right to deserve, as in the sentence, "She rated special privileges." Rate can mean to fix the amount of premium to be charged per unit of insurance. An intransitive verb doesn't require a direct object to make sense. It has meaning on its own and doesn't transfer the action to a noun. For example, yawn. Yawn is an intransitive verb because it's not possible to yawn something. As an intransitive verb, rate can mean to have a right to deserve, as in the sentence, "She rated special privileges." Rate can mean to fix the amount of premium to be charged per unit of insurance. Rate can mean to enjoy a status, a special privilege, as in the sentence, "Sam really rates with the boss." A transitive verb requires a direct object, for example, a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase, to indicate the person or thing acted upon by the verb. For example, in the sentence, "I received a letter," the direct object is necessary for the statement to make sense. Rate, as a transitive verb, can mean to rebuke angrily or violently. It can mean obsolete, to drive away by scolding. It can mean to voice angry reprimands. Rate as a phrase can mean anyway, such as at any rate or in any case. Let's look at some terminology. Here are some legal terms with the word rate. You don't have to try and interpret these. After you've finished listening to this episode, look them up in your language and write them in your glossary. Legal terms with the word rate. You'll find these legal terms in real estate, financial, and labor laws. Let's get started. Interest rate, tax rate, exchange rate, rental rate, success rate, overtime rate, discount rate, royalty rate, rate of return, default rate, hourly rate. Now let's look at some medical terms that use the word rate. Heart rate, mortality rate, respiratory rate, complication rate, resting heart rate, basal metabolic rate, infant mortality rate, filtration rate. Not so easy, huh? You should know the different definitions of the word rate, so when you encounter these terms, you'll know what interpretation you need to apply. As we come to the end of the year, I'd like to ask you some questions that will make you think about your future as an interpreter. If you are an experienced interpreter, would 2025 be the year in which you take the certification test and pass? Are you thinking about getting a better job? Maybe you need to switch companies so that you can get those opportunities and get better benefits, better pay. If you're a qualified interpreter, maybe this is the year for you to attend workshops and Bridging the Gap certification for healthcare course so that you can apply for those jobs that you've been looking at. And if you're a new interpreter, maybe this is the year where you add to your skills and start looking at job boards so you can get an idea of what skills you still need so that you become a working interpreter. There are so many opportunities for you guys out there. Take advantage of those opportunities because they could be life-changing for you. I wish you the best. Please like, subscribe, or download this episode. I would really appreciate that. Join me for the next Ring of Fire.